All right, looks like we're live. Welcome back. Today we are looking at some fusion rifles. So we're going to be in the Crucible doing a little bit of testing. I'm going to play a few matches with each of these weapons here. So today we're going to start with Loaded Question. I farmed out last week a whole lot of Grandmasters, not matches, Grandmasters for a good roll, and I finally landed a really good one. We've got Charge Time Masterwork, firmly planted Eye of the Storm, so that's a pretty good PvP roll. And then we're going to do a number of games with Iterative Loop. Pretty popular one, probably been killed a few times with it. I haven't got a ton of experience with these. I've only got 30 kills, obviously, with this one, 62 with Loaded Question. So, yeah, we're going to be trying out some fusions. Can be kind of like a live review, a little bit of a comparison, see which one does it better. And, yeah, we'll go from there. See if we can form a little bit more of a solid opinion. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to play a number of matches with each of them. And I don't know. I was thinking maybe 4 matches each, but we'll see kind of how it turns out. So I do think we're actually live here. Hopefully. There's only done this a couple times now. Put out a post earlier today, so hopefully you guys caught that. Of course, you're watching it, you caught that. So anyhow, yeah. So I'm actually going to be, as soon as I can get my audio right. There we go. I'm actually going to be using Suros. If you guys were watching earlier today on the channel, I made a poll about which Destiny 1 exotic has aged well, or aged the best. And I had Suros, I had Thorn, Last Word, and Vex Mythic last. And Vex won by a landslide. But I've always had kind of a special place for Suros. It was like the first meta. So I'm kind of excited to use that again. Bio Guy, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to have you back. Yeah, this is only our second stream ever. I know there's only 3 of you in here, so I don't know how many of you were in here last time. 2 of you. So, last time was... that was an experience. I still have to upload the video on that, but that was seeing if I could go flawless with the loadout that you guys gave me. So about a week ago, I put out a bunch of polls, and you guys voted on which loadout I should bring into trials, and I got some pretty bad weapons for that. It was fun, though. I had a great time. So, we'll do that again soon. I'm actually going to be going into Crucible with a Destiny 1 loadout, Destiny 1 Vanilla, so I can only use what came out at launch for Destiny 1. So we're probably going to roll with Suros again, and then for a special weapon, I think we'll probably go... what's a shotgun name? Found Verdict. Found Verdict. I got a really good roll last week, actually, so we'll do that. And then probably has Vengeance, although not this roll. That would be terrible in PvP. So yeah, we're just chilling a little bit in Crucible tonight. I'm going to be in Control. I might mix it up and do a little bit of Rumble. But the main goal is see what we can do with this fusion rifle. It's been pretty fun so far. 62 kills is not a ton for any one weapon. But I got a couple good rolls. And these are like the two fusion rifles I feel like I'm getting killed by most in PvP, especially this one. This one charging up, the sound of it, I wouldn't say it gives me PTSD, but you don't have, when you hear this, you just don't have a shot if they're too close. It's almost like a long-range shotgun. This is a good map for it, though. Well, thank you guys for joining up again. I had a ton of fun last time, so see if we can get a little group going. And honestly, all I've thought about since like last time was when can I stream again, which I was not expecting. I don't know. I didn't think it'd be that much fun, but I had a great time with you guys. So see if we can run it back. And again, I was working on some audio improvements, so if it sounds better today, leave a like. That would be great. my last short sounded a little rough too, so apologies for that. Nope. Not good. I'm just warming up. I haven't played it all tonight. I was rushing around to get live. I was a couple minutes late, so appreciate you waiting around if you did. But I'm not very... I'm a little rusty yet tonight. I always have like a match or two where I gotta... Like that. Like that. That's... Hopefully we don't see much of that tonight. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. So I do already have a little bit of an opinion on these fusion rifles. But kind of hoping to get kind of a live view tonight. And kind of see if we can get like a shared opinion going. So... Well, this is not a good start, is it? No fusion kills yet. It's not a bad map for fusions, but it's probably an even better map for... See, look at that range. Look at that. It's probably an even better map for shotguns, so that's probably what I'm going to run into most here. Oh, wow. Alright, we're going to switch firing modes here. This team's kind of mopping the floor with us anyways. And that's kind of the thing with this fusion, is it takes so long to charge up, but if you can kind of slide into a lane and start pre-charging a little bit, you're going to have a really good shot of landing the kill, because there's just so much range. Unless you're just me and you miss. There's always that. That's special. I'm so rusty. I appreciate you guys bearing with me on these first few games. Hopefully I can improve as the night goes. Yeah, see, that's just gonna happen. I finally was able to craft my iterative loop around probably a week or two ago. I had a deep side harmonizer and I just needed one pattern. So, really nice that those exist because they're helpful for polishing off those patterns that are just awful to get. I hate those Neon Luna weapons so much. So I went to Shirochi the other day and really leveled. See, that's where you don't slide forward. Just don't. Hey, Requiem, welcome back. Good to see you. Probably not too likely I'm gonna tickle his toes to death, huh? That sounded weird. No, that... Okay. I think I'm ready to be done with this match. Yeah, and that's, you know, something to keep in mind as you watch is, like... I consider myself maybe a good bit above average, I guess, at Destiny PvP. But I wouldn't say I'm like a lot of other content creators out here that get to play a lot more than I do are really good at the game. And that's something I try to keep in mind is like reviews from the perspective of an average player. So hopefully we can bring that today, because not every weapon is viable. You know, and I'm not going to make reviews that kind of mislead, and I'm not saying a lot of people do that, but you know, you kind of have to understand the perspective someone's coming from. You're not going to see Astrocross do what I just did right there. Oh. Or that. Nope. That red glint, get out of there. That's a fun sniper lane if you have a sniper. Not if you have fusion. was hoping I could get him. There we go. He's kind of trapped. Yeah, so today I'm actually on my Titan, which if you followed the channel long enough, you'll know that's actually pretty unusual for me. I am a hunter main through and through. I've been a hunter main since day 2 of Destiny 1. A little bit of a story behind that, I guess. So yeah, doing something different being on Titan. But I'm rocking Antaeus wards, which I'll explain in a sec. Alright. I don't know why Shax isn't calling this game. That would be really nice. I'm not too experienced with Titan Supers either, I'll say. Yeah, I've never had quite enough time to mess with each of the other classes as much as I wanted to, but that's okay. Not again! It's like 3 of them that time. I don't know, I had a title and a thumbnail picked out for this video, but it might end up being... I don't know if it's going to be about fusion so much by the end. Maybe the title's going to be like, can I scratch a 1.0 KD? That would be good. Oh. Alright. Got a bright engram. That's probably going to be useless. Classic. Terrible ghost shell. Okay, 1.19. I guess that's enough to earn a Playmaker commendation. I'll take it. I will take it. So yeah, we're just going to be chilling in control. Might mix it up and do Rumble here and there. We'll see. But yeah. Looking at these 2 fusions, Iterative Loop and Loaded Question. Got pretty decent PvP rolls for both, so we'll see how it goes. Want to see if I can rack up a few kills and then kind of share an opinion. I already have some thoughts. I was thinking about making a full video review. That's a lot of work. Not that I'm opposed to that, but it's just a lot to do, and I already have a lot on my plate. I have a build video coming out next that I'm pretty excited for, so probably should optimize my loadout. That's pretty good though. Connect, yeah, okay. So we're rocking Antaeus wards. I wouldn't call this a build, but it's something like that. So obviously, better slide, which I appreciate. You just slide further, and then sliding after sprinting for a short time reflects incoming projectiles. So that buys you a little bit of time if you're sliding directly at an opponent. It's just gonna buy you more time, considering fusion rifles are just kind of a waiting game. You know, ideally you don't want to miss, and you want to land the kill on the first shot. So you're looking at your time to kill it being 0.5 seconds on this weapon, or 0.92 seconds, which is kind of a little bit longer in the Crucible, right? The sweet spot's kind of around 0.75 to 0.85, I would say. Sometimes you have outliers that are like 0.6. That's really fast. And then I'm combining that with Juggernaut, which, this is probably not a very original loadout, I would say. But it works. So that's why I'm doing it. It works. I'm not here to lose. I've had comments like that before where it's like, why do you use that? Or like, you're trash for using that. It's like, well, I like to win. Winning's nice. So using Juggernaut. So it kind of double stacks there. I mean, they have to break your shield, and then, ideally you've already closed the gap by then, and then you're using Antaeus wards, which is reflecting even more damage. It is for a short time, but any little bit of damage can help. A lot of times in a duel, you're gonna have pretty low health by the time you get that shot off with a fusion rifle. So, and especially with Loaded Question that has such a long charge time, which can feel really tedious. You want something to help you on the front end. as much as you can, really. That's even with the charge time. And accelerated coil. So, I mean, this is as fast as this thing's going to charge, and it's still 920, so... We'll kind of get into why I built into Antaeus in a sec, maybe after this match. I think I should probably do a little bit more focusing on playing than talking, so we'll see. It's good to be streaming again. I don't mention this right at the beginning. I've had a few more people join, but I had so much fun streaming last time. I was just wondering, looking at my schedule, like when can I stream again? So good to be here. Thanks for joining, and I'm gonna check out some fusion rifles tonight. And that you can see Eye of the Storm procced on that kill. Right. Eye of the Storm procced on that first kill, and that's gonna be improving your accuracy. I think handling as well. Am I wrong about that? Yeah, and handling. Accuracy, anytime you see that is always a good thing. That's just gonna be like that stickiness that the reticle has, or how much those shots are gonna bend to favor landing instead of just missing. So I have a good feeling about this map. This map has a lot of corners that you can kind of slide out from, kind of surprise people. So that worked out very well. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's the thing with the long charge time as well. If you kind of plan it out a little more, I don't know, it's only half a second, less than half a second more than iterative loop. If you recharge it a little bit more before you come around a corner, you're going to have a lot more range than iterative loop, you know? So that's kind of a plus for sure. Yeah, I fell off against the Immortal. Not much of a shot there. So if you weren't here earlier, we're just going to be chilling in Crucible. Okay. Chilling in Crucible, mostly control. A little bit of rumble here and there. I don't know about competitive. Hard to get a good sample size of it. Oh, okay. Kind of surprised I didn't get him. I don't know where he thought he was going. I see Juggernaut. I didn't take any damage, really. Well, I did, actually. Oh! Okay, well, I died anyway, but you could see Antaeus worked there, so if I could actually land my shots and pre-charge a little bit better, that might have given me a chance there. Okay, that was some bot play right there. But you can see Juggernaut took a bit there, and it buys you time to charge. Which, you know, again, with iterative loop, not such a big deal. Loaded question with almost a full second charge time. A little bit bigger of a deal. I don't know if it's my Halo roots, but I always... denying heavy ammo is just always one of my favorite things. It feels so good. It's like getting to the rocket launcher first. I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. It's there. Yeah, it's just too far. You can see, even on a little bit of damage, Eye of the Storm procs. So when you have a weapon that's got a charge before it fires, you're really almost guaranteed to proc that, which is why I'm using it on this roll. And it's probably one of the only decent PvP perks in that second column. I'm not normally a fan of Eye of the Storm, and I don't know why, because you really, I mean, you're going to use it on almost every duel. It does feel nice on this fusion. I'll give it that. There it is. I wasn't sure I was going to get that. That's the beauty of fusions, though. You can be down in a duel and peek out of cover and deal a whole bunch of damage all at once. Okay, alright. I'll take it. So I'm going to be taking Suros into trials again this weekend. See how it does. You guys voted on, I think that was yesterday. No, not yesterday, Monday. I asked what kind of loadout I should use, and you guys voted a D1 vanilla loadout. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you, Bio Guy. I do my best. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Fortunately, I do have some options this time. I didn't have options last time, but D1, okay. D1 has a few exotics in Destiny 2, so. Depends on the map, though. I guess we'll see. Man. Again, I'm not the best Titan. Not at all. That feels good. Alright. So yeah, I mean, ideally you can kind of slide into a lane. That kind of takes people by surprise, and anyway, if they're looking at the edge of the doorway, then they have to track their aim all the way to the, you know, like the middle of it roughly. So it's challenging on your opponent's aim, and it also gives you a chance to pre-fire about halfway before they even really know what hits them. So, oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, those AFK kills, so crispy. Yeah. All right, game 2. That was a little bit better. We didn't get absolutely murdered, so that helps. That definitely helps. Felt like that was better than a 1.5, but okay. I didn't keep track of how many kills I had. Did anyone? I guess I could go back and look. Okay, so I had her up. Nope. That is way too fuzzy. Alright, so I got 11 kills that game. 12 kills. I swear my ability to after match kills twice as satisfying, absolutely true. They count for nothing, but in my head they count for so much more. Yeah. 12 kills in a game, that's not too bad. I feel like Eye of the Storm procced a lot that game. So yeah, so the other reason I'm using Antaeus Wards on top of Juggernaut, so you have all that damage resist going into a slide, and we really want to be sliding a lot because I'm using Firmly Planted, so increased accuracy, stability, handling while crouched. That is, it's pretty nice. Like you can feel it. Typically a lot of shots where like accuracy and stability are both leaning into helping you actually make your shots, to make your shots count. And there are a lot of times where I can tell, you know, you slide into a lane, you charge up fire, and you get the kill from quite a bit further than you typically would. Maybe you ran into some damage fall off, but because you have Firmly Planted helping you land all of your bolts, you're really going to be doing a bit better. And it's going to snag you a lot of kills that are a little bit further than your typical range. So I really like Firmly Planted, and then you know, you're double stacking accuracy with Eye of the Storm, which is a really great combo. You know, and then I did get this thing Adept. I probably would have preferred Projection Fuse for a little more range, but I did get Extended Barrel, which is pretty nice, and then you can slap on, you know, Adept Range. So that's pretty good. I'm a fan of this roll. I did get a regular roll that's pretty nice, but it didn't come with great alternate traits. So yeah, and then I crafted this thing up the other day, and we're gonna try that. So if you guys, I can balance it on the fly. If the audio, if you can hear me fine over the game, just let me know. Last time it was a little bit loud, but like probably couldn't hear me that well. But yeah. Another decent map for fusions. Kind of have to stay in the back a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. One thing I will give Loaded Question over Iterative Loop is that because of the increased range, it has a little more flexibility in terms of what maps it can work on. I wouldn't really recommend it on like Disjunction, probably, in most spots, but you know, it is still a little bit map dependent. But and again, for those of you just tuning in, we're comparing Loaded Question and Iterative Loop. So I'm on match number 3 with Loaded Question here, and we'll kind of compare with Iterative Loop. Oh my, okay, all right. Part of the reason I wanted to compare those two is because they're kind of on the opposite ends of the spectrum, right? You got a high impact and a rapid fire, so, but both of them are seeing, I would say, a decent amount of use right now in the Crucible. There's that scary moment where you're just so vulnerable and you're just waiting for your fusion to just let go and fire the shot. Yeah, you got like a red scope on you or a shotgun even. This thing can feel a little bit painful to use sometimes because it just needs to fire sooner. Oh, I'm still alive. No, that's just a bad idea. I didn't know you could retract messages. Good to see you, Kamikaze. And I gotta be honest, Soros still feels very good. Wow. Okay. I don't even know if that shot was meant for me. I kind of felt like the guy next to me, and he just missed and hit me. They feel good to hit those, but it doesn't feel good to be on the receiving end. Yeah, that's one of those moments I'm talking about. So I think Soros, the slow firing mode is technically high impact, right? But it is by far the best feeling high impact. It's just really stable and easy. That's what I really like about Loaded Question is you can really free fire for a while, and you have a lot of time to cancel it if you want to. But if someone steps in a lane, you just let it fly, and you can get a kill in really good range. Oh, okay. This feels good. I've had... Oh, that felt equally as bad. Alright. Cloud Strike, man. There's some matches where you can punish shotgun users, and there are a lot where you end up getting punished by a shotgun users. Usually in the back of this map is one of those where I'm getting punished. And that is one complaint for tonight that I had with Loaded Question, is that there are a lot of times where shotgun users can close that gap and kill you before you ever have a shot. But this match, it's been alright. And it does completely depend on your free firing. That guy, Anomaly, though, I feel like I've killed him a number of times already. So, today's review is it's less finding out if they're good as it is maybe which one does their job better. Both are really good fusion rifles. I mean, I've been killed many times. Not much I'm going to do about that. Oh, I should have let it go. Oh well. Gotta take some zones here. Wow, Fist of Havoc does not feel great these days. I remember it felt like D1 Fist of Havoc felt like, kind of like how Thunder Crash used to, or just absolutely room clearing. But I mean, I understand why it's not really that way anymore, considering how it's, you know, a roaming super now. I don't think I want to step into that hallway. Not really. I'm gonna try Thorn. I like Thorn a lot. I remember playing this map. Oh, 4 teammates. Okay. I remember playing this map in D1 trials. Back when Thorn was the meta and could 2-tap. It was ridiculous, but honestly it was pretty fun. It was scary. It felt almost more like SWAT from Halo than like Destiny, because you just died so quickly. I mean, the kill time between a first and second trigger pull on a 140 is, I mean, what, point 0.3? Well, that's a weakness of Loaded Question, I guess. Alright. I don't know if it's a bug, specifically, or... lately I've had issues where my sprint does not actually go slower while I'm sprinting, which is certainly less fun than going faster. Alright, so we went into that match with 81 and left with 91. So 10 more kills, not great, not bad. I think that was match number 4, so we'll give it one more. I don't think we're going to go real long tonight. But just kind of want to hang out with you guys again. I don't know, I had a lot of fun streaming last time. So thanks for joining up again tonight. Should we try something else? Nah, I'm good. We're gonna stick with control. So I am gonna be live again this weekend doing the doing a solo flawless trials run again. It's going to be with a D1 vanilla loadout. So that might end up being Friday night. So until then, I'll be editing my last run, and hopefully I can get that done sooner than later. That was a lot of fun to do. I've actually found I used Vergla's Curve a couple more times after that night, and it was a lot of fun. I'm kind of weirded out. I thought I hated lightweight bows, and maybe I did try Whistler's Whim. I don't think it's still in my inventory. I have a really good roll of it, moving target, opening shot. I hated how it felt, but Vergla's for some reason feels good, and I used it a couple more times. I even made use of the stasis crystals. It's kind of nice if you get a kill and then you use a crystal to slow someone down, and you have like a special weapon, like a shotgun or fusion, something like that. It's kind of hard for them to escape. So it has more utility than I expected, and I'm not sure if it would have made the poll if I knew how much I'm not sure I would have made it that way if I knew how much I enjoyed it, which is kind of weird, but I never tried it. So of course I almost got cursed with double bow. Some of you guys were pushing for that. Oh, I should open up the water bottle first. Favorite PvP exotic? Man, that is hard to choose. I'm gonna actually pull up Ishtar and look through my kill count to give you maybe a more analytical answer to that. I don't know. Crimson's really good. There was a time where I went with Crimson and then an Adept plug one. That fusion rifle, I thought about including it tonight, but that would kind of made the video a little bit too bloated, or the live stream, I guess. That thing right here, I've gotten a few kills with. 876 is a lot for me, and it doesn't even have under pressure. I really like this gun. It is very, honestly, by most accounts, it's not a very good roll. I mean, arrowhead break is kind of nice. Fluted barrel, I'd probably rather have range. Again, like, I'd probably rather have range here. I mean, projection fuse would probably be the pick. I don't know what it is about this fusion rifle that feels so good, though. It's taken me a long time to search for a replacement. I haven't used it much lately, but I like this one a lot. Favorite PvP exotic, though, I mean, Crimson's up there. I haven't used that one for a while. I think there's a number of legendaries that I like better than exotics, which is probably a little weird. I do love Cloud Strike. That's kind of, I feel like that's kind of basic of me, but I do like that one a lot. I got quite a bit better with it recently. Yeah, maybe Crimson all the time. Hawk Moon's pretty fun. I feel like there's exotics I'm forgetting. There's got to be something else that I use. Alright, this probably wasn't the best time to switch to iterative loop, but for testing purposes, it's good to get a variety of environments. This hallway might be good here. Let's see what I can do. I'll take that. Hand cannons aren't a bad pairing, because if you get close to a kill, you can kind of just tap them and then they're done. I will say, loaded question, I would not have gotten both kills right then, so. Chat again. Ah, come on. Okay. It's a good thing he was 2-tap. You know, I have rats. I have difficulty kind of narrowing down exotics that I really like for PvP and that kind of thing. I just switch weapons a lot. And it's kind of a chronic issue. I feel like I'd probably be better at the... What was that? Was that 1K? That was really loud. I would probably be better at this game if I just stuck with weapons. Oh, okay. Does anyone else find Suspend really hard to deal with in Crucible? I don't know, like it's factoring in aerial effectiveness, you're already more inaccurate, and then hip fire, which is just a whole other layer. It feels worse than freeze to me, to be quite honest. But yeah, I kind of switch weapons too much to have like a really solid opinion on like all-time favorite exotic, but there's a number that I enjoy. Would have done that if I knew there was like 4 of them. Yikes. Flinch. A little bit of flinch there. I hope Thorn is the one that's getting a catalyst in a couple months. I really hope so. I would like it to be a little bit better in PvP. I feel like 1 poison damage is a little weak, but I also get why it doesn't have more. Boy, that's pretty hard to argue with. I mean, that was solid range. That kill would have looked better if I didn't just get domed right after, but I mean, under pressure kickstart is a pretty wild combination, especially for an already fast-firing fusion. Man, there are so many people everywhere I look. I don't know why I did that. Kindled Orchid. That's classy. Hey, Iron Man. Welcome to the live stream. Saying, hey, Iron Man, that feels kind of weird. Yeah, we are comparing some fusions today. Doing some control. Alright. Yeah, probably outranged me a little bit with that. Comparing a little bit between Loaded Question, I already ran the first few matches on that, and Iterative Loop, which are both pretty popular fusion rifles, both very good, but I'm kind of just looking to see which one does their job a little bit better. Not gonna lie, Iterative Loop's feeling pretty good so far. Yeah, I mean, Loaded Question probably would have taken just a little bit too long right then. And obviously charge time's gonna be that biggest difference. But it does depend, like, Iterative Loop is a very aggressive fusion rifle, and I think that works pretty well with Antaeus here. But Loaded Question is kind of like a more planned out, thoughtful kind of weapon, I guess you could say. So maybe for the last couple matches, I'll switch over to Plug 1 and see a little bit of action. That maybe get to 900 kills total. That'd be fun. Rats. Thousand kills on Sweet Business. I'll be honest, depending on how they're using it, it's tough to counter Sweet Business, because you don't want to just step out into a lane and get eaten alive. And the explosive rounds definitely make a difference. That was close. Boy, I hope did that guy just spawn? I am doing pretty good tonight. Thanks for asking. Just happy to be streaming again. I had a lot of fun last night. Not last night. Sunday night. And just happy to be back at it. Don't love being suspended, but that's okay. So making videos is fun, making shorts is fun, but I don't know, live streaming is kind of a different kind of fun. You get to actually like hang out with people and be a little more chill. So I appreciate you guys joining up. I really enjoy it. Give him his own taste of his own medicine. Alright, I got it off. I'm okay with that. Come on. I don't know why I keep peeking that lane, because I get outranged every time. I gotta stop doing that. Wow. I know he was at half health, but that feels kind of dirty. Ah! Okay. That's like the third time tonight I've just stepped into a lane at the exact wrong time. Keep losing. Anyone see how many kills I had before that match? I really should actually be looking at that. I think I probably got about 15? I went from 30 to... Okay, 10 only. Alright. That's okay, too. So I think after the stream tonight, I'm probably gonna do some Grandmasters. That would be good. I do already have a pretty good Adept Buzzard, but it's hard to pass up on double loot. So I'll probably do those. Fall asleep at my desk like I keep doing. And then do a little bit of editing on the Trials video from last week. If you guys ever have ideas for loadouts as well, I know there's only so many options. I might keep doing the Trials thing. We'll see. I don't know if I'll do it like every week, but it was a lot of fun to do that. And if you guys have any ideas that you'd really like to see, let me know. I'd love to hear them. This is actually a pretty decent roll that I got on Rose some time ago. Although I don't love the reload masterwork. Altar of Flame again. Thank you, Kamikaze. I do my best. I've been playing Destiny a while. Played Destiny 1, jumped in a little bit later into Destiny 2. Glad to see the internet's better though. That's such a struggle when the internet's bad. I think I'm gonna have to try a little bit harder to get iterative to work on this map. Shorter range, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, look at that. A little bit of a pre-fire on that too. No chance. Ah, come on. Okay. Oh, all right. I got enough of them. I got enough of them. Yeah, I don't know what it is about fusion rifles. There's just something kind of addicting. The visuals are beautiful on them. especially in arc fusions. Just the bright electric flash. That's something Destiny does so well. Just the visuals and the I'd say the gunplay experience. You know, the audio, the visuals, the feel. I think that's why a lot of people stick around with Destiny these days. Yeah, fusion rifles are right up there with the best. I'll be honest, I kind of like live streaming because I don't have to cherry pick what clips I'm showing in a video. You know, I mean, you get the good and the bad, right? You know, the good with the ugly. And I like the way this fusion feels. So, you know, it's not like... Because when you make a video, you want to be, like, entertaining, obviously. You don't want to put a bunch of clips in there of you dying while you're saying, like, oh, this weapon's great. I really liked it. That sounds kind of stupid. You know, so you include really good clips of you popping off. But that's something that's kind of fun about live streaming is, like, there's not really any pressure there. The only pressure is, like, just do well while you're playing the game. That's it. So, it's kind of more fun that way. Like, obviously you're not trying to be misleading, but you're showcasing a weapon. Like, you should probably show it doing well, if that makes sense. Under pressure does feel really nice, and on this roll, or on this weapon, I think under pressure makes the most sense. Wow, this has been a really good life so far. All for it to end to a shotgun. Okay, that's okay too. This roll, under pressure on iterative loop, I would recommend, even if it had firmly planted, for different reasons. I think different perks work for different archetypes, which is something always worth evaluating when you're looking at a weapon. Oh, and Tejas just saved my life there, big time. You know, so obviously you want to be more mobile on a rapid fire fusion, right? So under pressure is perfect, so you don't have to have the prerequisite of crouching before you take your shot. You know, and especially enhanced. I mean, I guess I'd have to double check the stats. Light GG doesn't even know every time, but under pressure feels very nice on a rapid fire. I mean, look at that. That is so far for a rapid fire fusion. That is crazy. I'm pretty sure this class of Titan is way more mobile than Hunters. Like, I feel like Titans are the new mobile class. At least with the thruster dodge anyway. It's so much better than Hunter dodge. You don't get taken out of first person. That was good. That was a good kill. Okay. I guess that is one thing worth considering. High impact fusions fire 5 bolts per shot. Rapid fires fire 9. So there's a little bit of give and take there. It's like you have more bolts to land, which means you could miss more, theoretically. But high impacts also require fewer to kill. You know, each bolt does more damage. So in that situation where I landed 3 bolts on that guy dodging, I might have lived. I don't know. Alright. I think the poison finished him off. I've been so focused on kills, I have not gone for the zones at all. I'm a terrible teammate. Still have that spawn in overshield. You know, after 9 years of playing Destiny and seeing that overshield go down super quickly, I kind of expected to get that kill. But they made that change, I think, at the beginning of this season, where that revive or the spawn, I think just the spawn in shield, not the revive shield, lasts longer and is stronger. Which I'm totally okay with. I don't feel like you should be getting spawn killed. Come on. Alright. I knew that was coming. I usually get 1 or 2 with Fist of Havoc. I'm okay with that. For someone who's not a Titan main. Oh no, I still have lasting impression on. Oh no! There he goes! There's not even an explosion animation. That was not very satisfying. I hate when I forget that I've got lasting impression on in the Crucible, but sometimes that happens and it's hilarious. Oh, barely. I feel like I'm having a... Yeah, this is a bit better of a game overall, I would say. I do like how responsive you can be with iterative loop. So you have someone kind of surprise you or come up in your space pretty quickly. You can respond and get that shot off and get the kill very quickly. And even at range, I mean, under pressure really... It really adds to your ability to make shots at range. Solid trade. Alright, so we got 18 kills that match. Definitely a lot more than before. So I went to Shirochi and leveled this thing up a couple nights ago. I was happy I did that. I don't like farming Shirochi that much. I think it's kind of boring. Until I went there the other night and realized just how much XP you get. Like, I haven't done it in so long, I kind of forgot. So, I'm glad I did. It's a good fusion rifle. So something I like to look at when I'm kind of reviewing or evaluating weapons is how it compares... you know, within its own class. So you got fusion rifles versus fusion rifles. And even within its own archetype. So rapid fires, sorry about that. Rapid fires versus other rapid fires. And then, you know, against the broader sandbox. How does the weapon compare against the broader sandbox? And right now, I would say fusion rifles are in a good spot themselves, but also in a decent spot in the sandbox. So I think that's part of the reason we see a pretty good amount of them. And why iterative loop does so well. I personally don't think... I feel like I generally have a decent sense of things when it comes to Bungie and what they want to nerf or what they don't want to nerf. And I have a feeling rapid fires are going to get reined in a little bit. I don't know how exactly. I don't know if a damage nerf would be the best idea, but I think iterative loop might be what they would refer to as an outlier. Feels like a long-range shotgun, to be honest. Thank you. That was not a good place to be. You know, I have not tried Randy's throwing knife yet. I haven't gotten a roll that I've really liked. I'm excited to, though. I know the Cascade Point roll is all kinds of weirdness. Yeah, I guess wrong. Yeah, you know, that's kind of the thing with rapid fires, is that you can't really pre-fire, you can't pre-charge them much. If you do, it just, you might just fire accidentally. So that's definitely a notch against it, I would say. I'll take it. I think if Thorn had just a little bit more range, it would be perfect. The stability wouldn't hurt either. I wouldn't mind a little bit of stability. I get why they don't give this thing very good stats, but it's a D1 classic. I always enjoy seeing those perform well, so. Thought I had him. See, I don't know who all is here from the beginning, but we are doing a little bit of a live review of Iterative Loop and Loaded Question. So I ran through a few games of Loaded Question, and now we're doing Iterative Loop. Which overall, I think I'm probably performing a little bit better, although Iterative Loop did serve me pretty well. So. Daddy Scrub. That's all right. How's it going, Wolf Trooper? It's good to see you. Daddy Scrub, I guess that's me. Hate to break your heart that I'm going to be doing a brand name change soon, so I guess that'll have to go, but yeah, we're doing our best here to rack up some kills, do a little bit of a... Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, racking up some kills with wow, that was like a serious southern accent right there. Kills. With some fusion rifles, so. Crafted this bad boy up a couple days ago. I spent my last... Yeah, I don't have any more alloys. So I spent my last ones on this iterative loop, but it has been solid. So, welcome, Ice. How you doing? Good to have you. Just chilling, PvP right now. I'm gonna try a game of Rumble. Rumble is actually a lot of fun. I ended up doing okay in Rumble, so it's a good time. And I think with the aggressive playstyle of Antaeus. Sorry, I've got some allergies. I've got a gigantic dog and a cat at the house, so allergies are a little bit of a struggle sometimes. Not that anyone was asking. So many wires. I appreciate how gaming these days is simpler than it used to be. Well, in some ways, like you used to have the old cable, like the green, you had the green, blue, and red wires that you had to plug in for the visual and audio, like with the Wii back in the day. Nowadays it's like power and HDMI, but like when you're streaming, I don't know, I've got like lights, mics, arms, cables, power, so much stuff going. It gets really hot in here. take it. I will take it. Poison. Yes! It's like the old days, a 2-tap. Look at that. Ah, so close. Well, thanks for joining, guys. Yeah, I only started live streaming recently. I've been on YouTube for 2 years now, been making videos. Things have kind of picked up a little bit recently, and I finally have the equipment. So I'm streaming, and it's a lot of fun. I like hanging out. It's a good time. Making videos is fun, but it's kind of a different kind of fun. Like, that was a good kill. Yeah, I mean, videos, you're chilling late night in your office alone, you know, editing a video, whereas live streaming, I actually get to talk to you guys, which is nice. Appreciate you guys joining out there. I don't know what that was. I had no idea what that was. Please don't ask. That, okay. I would like to forget that life, please. I'm hoping he doesn't have heavy still. Please don't have heavy. He definitely has heavy. And an aerial kill. Well, thanks for subbing. You know, I'm up to like 4,500, and I feel like, oh, come on. I'm trying to win. Yeah, shotguns are an issue for Fusion. In the vein of, you know, reviewing fusions like we're doing tonight. This has been a struggle. Shotguns are definitely the bane of fusions if you're not careful. So anyways, I have about 4,500 subs at this point, and I feel like I still see like everyone that comes in. And quite frankly, I'm always blown away when I see that number go up. So always appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy. Come on. Is that just the smoke? Oh, look at me. I was falling for the smoke. That was not a good moment. Oh, he was waiting. Dang. Iterative loop charges so quickly, and it's still just not fast enough sometimes. Honestly, I don't even want this heavy. I just don't want other people to have it. Oh, I didn't get it off! No! He's the last person I want to... I'm gonna get Eager Edge next life. That's exactly what's gonna happen. No! I thought I had him! I do that sometimes where I just like stop firing or just completely lose focus because I just thought I had the kill. AFK kill, so much skill. Wow, that was a nice grenade. Ah, okay. Not again. Get out of here. This is a good game. We got a couple players in here that are keeping it tight. That was close. That right there kind of illustrates the advantage of rapid fire firing a lot of bullets. And Teus just totally saved my bacon. Nope, I don't want to be here. I know, Wolf. To think of that many people, like if you put all those people in one room, I have no idea why you'd have that many people willing to subscribe to me, but it's fun. It's really fun. Okay. Get out of here. That guy's been killing me all game. No! Not again! That is the worst when you're playing Rumble and you die to the person in the lead. That's just like the worst possible outcome. Never even saw it coming. Oh, that's terrible. Well, we're tied up. No way I just did that. Okay, alright. Yes! We did it! Oh! I didn't think I was gonna win that. That guy was... He kept killing me. Look at that. Alright. Merciless is the best fusion. Is it? I don't know. I've never used it in PvP. We are doing... Oh... I don't think he's being serious. So I won't be either. You know, Destiny makes up words all the time, honestly. Iterative, like... I'd never heard that before. Like, iterate. I know there's, like, the term iterate. I mean, that's a good word. But, iterative. I had no idea. I'm gonna let him know what's up, so he can feel better about himself. I don't know. I got killed by shotguns so many times. I'm always confused, like, when you win a match and then people complain that, like, you didn't use your primary very much. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I got killed majority by... Just show me. Yeah, I always feel like I'm getting killed by specials anyway, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Amrita's Dream? I don't know if you're asking about this weapon or what I have a shader on. This is honestly one of my favorite, and of course it's gonna disappear while we're talking about shaders. This is one of my favorite weapons to put shaders on. Like obviously you have the main colors of the metal, but then the light also changes color, which is like, how cool is that? Works with photo finish too. Like, I don't love the color of the gun necessarily, but like who doesn't want more RGB, right? Should I try Merciless? I don't know. I'm gonna pull it out. Maybe I'll try it next match. Although I would kind of like to... We'll see how long this goes. Oh, okay, we're playing. Okay. Next match, I might pull out my Adept plug one. Kind of feel like I just dropped 2 people. Not too sure. Man, when you actually get Soul Devourer and you got that 7 poison per tick, I mean, that is just crisp. You know, I gotta say, Thorn is serving me pretty well in Rumble, which is not something I necessarily expected. That improved sliding from Antaeus is so nice. I don't know, maybe I have to main Titans. Oh, this poor guy. I just killed him. Okay, good for him. Alright. I mean that. That really sucks to get spawn killed. Ah, what a nade. Look at that. That's just gonna keep people off the heavy all day. Hello. You know, it's pretty hard to argue with that charge time. Like, you could have so many reasons for loving Loaded Question. The range, so many things about it. But that charge time, like, it saved my life so many times already. You never know when one life... I mean, that last game made all the difference. I will say, I think Thorn struggles a little bit in this sandbox because of the flinch changes, which might be kind of a different take, I guess you could say. Might not be the first thing that people think of, but it has kind of a low stability stat. And stability does tie into flinch resistance nowadays. And you'll really feel that on, like, super low... yeah, I don't like this rocket for or something like that. Okay. You have 6 kills, sir. Probably shouldn't have, but here we are. Ew. The disrespect, I know. He gets one shot on me from way off in the distance by Martin. That's great. Well, that's okay. This match will be over soon. The Destiny community is so weird. Like, the things they complain about is just funny. Let me just chill here a sec. I don't want to be here. No! No! Not him again! No! He gets these kills where I'm like 80% dead anyway, and then... That's so much fun. Where are you? Let me kill you. There you are. Oh, look at that. My poison got you. I'm so skilled. I sound so petty right now. How's that for disrespect? Oh, okay. Well, it's not over yet. Thank you, Prime. Thank you. This is a fusion review, but I do like to incorporate my primary here and there. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just what's in the right range for you, but I'll have more... There we go. So I'll have more collected thoughts once I can actually finish this game. Can I kill him one more time? Where is he? Where is he? Come on! Where are you? Dang it. Alright. That's okay. Alright. Well, I've won 2 in a row. I guess it's no time to stop in Rumble now. So let's just load back in. Alright, we're gonna try... We're gonna try Merciless. I'll take your word for it. I have a solid 0 kills in the Crucible with it, so we'll see what we can do. Sure. The stats from this Catalyst are insane. Like, look at the white bar and where that comes to. I mean, we're talking like 40, 45 range. Like 60 stability, and then... I mean, like, holy cow, that is so much range and stability. That's awesome. Dude, Bungie with these ornaments, like, would you like Merciless but white? Like, are they even trying? I don't know. Like, I don't know why you'd pay for that. Yeah, I might need some reminding on kill clip. I'll give it a shot. Crimson maybe. Do I have a favorite gun overall? Yeah, that is tough to say. I do like pulse rifles a lot if we're just going overall, which makes me kind of a... I mean, people say they're dad rifles. I don't mind them so much. It's whatever. I'm trying to find my sidearm. Here we go. I think this will be a decent combo. If not, I'll have to switch to something with more range. Ooh, should I do round robin? Quick draw, snapshot. I'm torn. We'll try it. All right, 2 kills. Good start. No ammo for a reload, but that's okay. Sidearms are really great in the way that you just don't... I don't know. You can be precise with them, but they kind of just... You just fire away. Hopefully I can actually get some ammo to reload with. That felt like such a bot kill. He's below me. Did he? Oh, I actually reflected some of his melee damage back at him. That was weird. Imagine if he fully charged it, that would have been fun. There we go, now I can reload. Now watch me die like right away. What did I tell you? No, come on! I just... Well, I got it, I guess. That guy's fuming, yeah. What a weird experience to have your melee sent right back at you. That doesn't even feel right. Okay, where has Merciless been all this time? This is... Not gonna lie, this feels really good. I need to pull out... well, I need to compare the stats. Yeah, that poor guy just chilling in a corner. I don't know what to even... I mean, maybe that saved my life right there. Again, Antaeus. I know it reflected a shot just then. Oh, no way. I didn't think I had that. Sidearms are good, man. I really like them. No one's dropping special. Come on. This is a fusion rifle video. Thank you, sir. It's a very nice donation. Not what I was hoping for. Yeah, adaptive fusions especially, or... not fusions, I'm sorry, sidearms. Alright, can we get the kill? Can we get the kill? 67 per bolt. That's... Is that base? Impetus. Okay, so there's no visible timer on that, right? Not like kill clip or something else. That's base. Okay. It's got to be a pretty short damage buff then. 12 kills in one match. I'll take that. Yeah, so compared to Loaded Question. Interesting. So Loaded Question has a little bit more impact. And that's even with... Oh, wait, okay. I'm sorry, did I have this wrong? Is Merciless not technically a high impact? Is it like, no, charge time 1,000. So it has less impact than a Loaded Question? Is that just kind of like a misnomer? I know sometimes the impact stat means absolutely nothing for no reason, which is really annoying. Yeah, that felt good. That felt good. Yeah, glorified shader. I don't even know if it's a glorified shader. Like, blue Merciless, white Merciless. Doesn't it have like a Saint 14 ornament or something? It's just not for sale or something. Anyway. The ramp up perk effect. Yeah, probably. The impact stat doesn't apply. I'll never understand the impact stat. So we have blue Merciless, white Merciless, and black Merciless. And don't worry, you'll have to pay $7 for each. $7. I'm gonna switch rocket launchers so I don't suffer with something with absolutely zero blast radius again. Or could do grenade launcher. That's probably the play, isn't it? So I'll let you guys in on a secret. I have a build video planned. It may not be that exciting, quite possibly. I'm gonna use it for another match because that was fun and it was over so fast. I think the closest opponent had 4 kills, so we're gonna run it back. Blarcilus. That's good. So I'm planning to make a build video soon called the Go Fast build. What in the world? Okay. And literally every loadout is every weapon in the loadout, kinetic, primary. Clearly I'm not used to streaming because I can't talk and play at the same time. Kinetic, energy, and power are all going to have cascade points. So anytime you get a kill with one, something is going to be firing quickly. That was a terrible shot. All right. No, I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna do it. So every weapon's gonna have cascade point, and it's gonna be a hunter build with dragon shadow. So anytime you dodge, everything gets reloaded. I don't know if it's gonna be a good build, and the title might even be the dumbest build you've seen all season. But I think it'll be funny. Like anytime you get a kill, you just whip out a weapon that's firing at barrel melting speeds. You know, I'm kind of wondering too. I haven't tested it because I haven't particularly gotten weapons that I liked. I know the new Void auto rifle from the Vanguard playlist has cascade point, so I think I'm going to do that. And then there's a Void grenade launcher. It's the one from last season. That one also has cascade point, so I think it's going to be a Void build. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I hadn't even thought about it until a couple days ago. I was like, what if you just did all 3 weapons with cascade point? It's kind of like doing a double harmony build. Oh, I just missed so bad. Yeah, next match. I also have an issue, I think it's like D1, where every time I die, I just like open up my menu and like check my loadout. That's part of the reason I switch weapons so much. I've just been doing that for years. So I gotta get out of that habit because it's probably annoying on a stream. One of the first FPSs that I really got into was Halo Reach. And I switched my loadout like every death in that game. So I think I've kind of built that habit since 2010. It's hard to break. You know, it's crazy. This fusion rifle feels really good if I just don't miss. 12 to 16. Still have a shot. This could go a little faster. Oh no! Just took me out of aiming for a second there. That was close. Look at that. That's the power of a fusion rifle right there. I should have had no shot in that duel. Got the lead. No! No! Ah. Now is not the time to die. This guy with the bow has been solid competition this whole game. Tied at 19 again. See if I can get my 4th win in a row. No! Defeat? Oh! No! I feel like that should be a tie. Come on. Alright. Oh, but I'm on top? Well, he had a 4.0. I think he earned it. That's okay. Dang. That was fun. That's fun. So 2 matches, 28 kills with Merciless. That is solid. All right. Yeah, you bet. It's fun to try new weapons. I try a lot of new weapons. We're gonna stick with Rumble. I like to try different weapons. I think that's part of the reason it's so shocking. I have 870. This might be my highest kill count for a single weapon in the Crucible. We're gonna go back to my good old loadout. I was rocking this like 2 years ago in trials. So we're gonna slap on Crimson as soon as I can find it. The only thing I don't like about Crimson, unsurprisingly, is the recoil on console is so strange. Anytime I see people playing with like PC, it just looks so much better. But so many chords. I'm on Xbox, so that's what I'm putting on with. I play at 105 FOV. I know you can get you can see the reticle a little bit better if you don't have that high of an FOV, but I kind of like it, so I've kept it at 100, 105. That's just what I'm used to by now. You're in my game? It's Adrian? No way. All right. Let's see what happens. That's fun. What's my ghost shell? It is... it's just like the Traveler. That's prime. All right. That was crispy. All right. Well, now I have to win. I'm playing with someone in my stream. Oh, no way. That last bolt didn't get down. Dirt. I'm gonna have to look up a picture. I don't know who that is. Rats. How could you, Adrian? The trick with Crimson is that you gotta aim just a smidge lower than you think you should. That recoil is gonna kick you up right into like really consistent, nice headshots. But it's just gotta be a tiny little bit lower than you're expecting. That was bad. No, Adrian. Oh, you got me with Merciless. All right. Oh, you got the lead. Jeez, you're cooking. All right, I got to step it up. Maybe I shouldn't have brought out my plug one. Good duel. Oh, there's only 4 people in this lobby. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Haha! Slightly faster charge time. Also, maybe Antaeus wards, I'm not sure. Nice kill. Nice kill. I look like a guy that fried his vocal cords? What'd he do? Shoot. That didn't work out. I was hoping he'd fire his rocket and I could deflect it right back. That's okay. I don't know if anyone's in here that hasn't been recently, but we are testing out some fusion rifles in PvP and doing a little bit of a comparison between loaded question, iterative loop, and, well, because we've been at it for a while and I feel like it, my adept plug one, which has 900 kills on it. So, that was a real bonehead move. Adrian, I have like a 4-game streak. Are you going to ruin it for me? No! Oh, I was going to try and reflect it right back. I just didn't time it right. That was the perfect setup. All right. It was worth a try. I kind of forgot those rockets suppress you. It's messed up. Oh, nice melee kill. So I didn't have enough health. Alright, Adrian. Looks like I am about to lose my streak. Oh! Oh! I thought it was over. Alright. I don't know how I could get 4 more before you get 1, but I'll try. Got me. It's only 3 of us by the end of that. Good game, man. It's fun to play against you. Rumble must be a small place. I'm shaking right now. Yeah, Rumble gets that adrenaline going. It's fun. That was sick. That was sick. Well, I sent you an invite. Feel free to accept it if you want to. I'm probably going to play a couple more matches of Control. Yeah, let's do it. All right. Or do you want to do comp? Let me know. We could do comp. I'm not that high. I'm gold 1, so I don't know. I'm just going to wait. Or I won't. Anything you feel like. All right. Honestly, I hate survival so much I don't want to play comp. Sorry. I can't with comp. So I don't know. Feel free to give your opinion on which ones you think which fusions I've done best with tonight. I think my best games have probably come with iterative loop. And I start the night with 20 kills on that? Something like that. I think Crimson and iterative would be a pretty good combo. I do like loaded question. And it does depend on your playstyle a little bit. Yeah, this is not a depth one. Got rid of Rift. Yeah, is Rift still in comp? Or, because I think that was the rotational one for, like, the regular... Yeah, I would tend to agree with that, Prime. I like my plug one. It feels like it has just as much reach, but the charge time isn't as good. I mean, you're talking about a flat 0.5 TTK. Realistically, if you can get the kill, compared to 0.76. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but this game really does come down to milliseconds sometimes. Yeah, and that is with adept charge time, which doesn't change it a lot, I guess. I do like my fusions though. I probably have more kills with my fusion than anything else. The only other special that I have a high amount of kills with is my Reese Walker. Yeah, 288, which that's still not a ton. It's a pretty nice roll. I like this one. Ever since they changed it to a diamond-shaped spread pattern, though, I hate the way it feels. It's terrible. That might just be a personal thing, but I don't care for it particularly. So hopefully we can actually find a match. That'd be super. Well, feel free to chime in any ideas too if there's anything else you want to see streamed. A lot of the bigger channels kind of do like the, Grandmasters, and they just kind of stream the regular content, which is fine. Like I don't have nearly as much time as they do though, so I kind of enjoy having like a very specific purpose. I know, like we're just playing Crucible, but I am, specifically comparing a few fusions. So if there's ever anything you wanted to see, like weapon types, that you wanted to see, in particular in the Crucible or any PvE build or something like that, definitely leave a comment. Glaciochasm. Let's see, I have Slide Shot and Reservoir Burst. That's not the best roll. These are the only two I have. Surplus and High Impact. We'll try it. Because I think this one is not very good. Swashbuckler, I guess that could work. We'll go with the Surplus and High Impact. Not my first choice, but that's okay. Whoa. That's not what I was trying to do, but that worked out. That really did. I like that. I have had people absolutely torment me with Glaciochasm before. I mean, you've probably seen it, like those people that have like 10,000 kills with it in PvP or more. I think I saw one with like 40,000, which just blew me away. But it's one of those weapons in the right hands that can be extremely effective. I gotta say, it's pretty good so far. The recoil pattern and the spread feels really tight. Like, I'm sure a little bit of that's got to do with surplus, but it feels really good. You guys generally prefer like slide shot or like a stat boosting trait? Ah, rats. That's my bad. That is not a friendly. So something worth remembering, and I believe this does apply to fusions. But hand-pack frame, this weapon is more accurate when stationary, moving slowly, or what was that last part? I just missed it. And aiming down sights. So moving slowly qualifies as crouching, and you can be strafing while crouching. So you get even more of an accuracy bonus from crouching. It's almost like built-in firmly planted a little bit. So I think that's part of the reason high impacts feel pretty good if you can't get the shot off. Which definitely can be a struggle sometimes, for sure. But yeah, that is just a really solid range. Probably shouldn't have died right there. I'm gonna try slide chop for just a minute. I want to see how that works, and might as well put on swashbuckler because I'm not gonna use anything else. Well, that's the easiest triple kill ever. That felt terrible. Hollow Words, that's a different one. I haven't seen that one in a while. I know that one can get under pressure. I don't remember it having a great second option, though. Not for PvP, anyways. Getting a little sleepy over here. I guess we really have them trapped at sea, don't we? I was kind of expecting some of them to leak out there, but... I don't know, I figure someone's gonna get them. Midas with backup plans? Like these backup plans? Maybe elaborate a little bit, I'm not sure I'm following. Like Mida multi-tool? I feel like there's some synergy I'm missing. Oh, the perk. Oh, Midas Reckoning. So many weapons in this game. I have not tried that one. I haven't played as much King's Fall as I would like, and I haven't been able to craft it yet, so... Yeah, I haven't done that one yet. The only weapon I've actually crafted from King's Fall was Defiance of Yasmin, because that sniper just feels so good to me. 40 zoom sniper with a pretty big reticle. Man, we are kind of farming these guys. Shaxx really ought to call this. What else can you get on Midas? No backup plans, and what else? I've only ever really looked at that one as like a PvE option because of the origin trait and then Reservoir Burst. Yeah, so I don't mind Glacial Chasm. I could probably give a better opinion on it if I actually had a good roll, to be quite honest. I don't think this is particularly strong. Oh, successful warm-up. It's a really fast charge time when you apply no backup plans. Yeah. Yeah, so you could whip that out, get a kill, and then your next shot's gonna have fast charge time too. I can see that. That wouldn't be too bad. You know, it's weird. High impacts, to me, completely depend on the gun. And it's either like it feels great, or it just feels like your shots are whiffing into the air, which is a weird feeling. I don't really get that much with precisions. I don't get that a lot with... not very much with rapid fires. Adaptives, though, that's another archetype that feels terrible to me. I've been meaning to make a review on this adaptive from last season, if I can find it. There we go. I don't know if you guys have seen this roll. I don't remember anyone like making videos on it at the time. I've been wanting to make a review on this weapon for, I mean, gosh, like 3 months at this point. You've got successful warm-up on top of offhand strike. So final blows grant additional weapon range, stability, and accuracy. And I don't know if you guys have used this. It's a strong effect. It's very strong. So you combine, you know, you get your first kill, and then you combine that with the additional accuracy, and then a super fast charge time, or pretty fast charge time anyways. And it's interesting. Obviously, I'm only level 8 with it. I haven't done as much testing with it as I want. Yeah, like 13 kills. It's like maybe 2 games. Part of the reason I don't like it is because it's an adaptive, and getting that first kill is honestly pretty miserable sometimes. Because it feels like it doesn't really have like a sweet spot. Like, you have precisions, which feel pretty good at range, and you got a 768 kill time. Okay, not bad. And then you have rapid fires at 500. So these sit like right in between. But it feels like they don't have the best of either option. Like, I don't know, the hit registration feels weird. They don't feel like they have that much range. But the charge time isn't fast enough to justify the poor stats. I don't know, maybe that's just a personal opinion, but it's kind of part of the reason I haven't crafted the role that I really want, because it just doesn't feel great to me. But it has some really interesting rolls, like the one that I'm using right now. And then you can do offhand strike and killing wind, which would be a massive buff to your stats. That is one I am really curious about. Same map, yeah, I know. I'd be kind of okay if it wasn't the same map. Yes, I mean, that wasn't so bad. Okay, that was a lot faster than I was expecting. I'll be ready for that next time. Yeah, I do wonder how good Royal Executioner could be if you really, like, statted it out. Yeah, because, I mean, extended barrel and accelerated coils, I mean, that's not the best. I don't know. I must have already lost the perk. That's kind of the thing, is like offhand strike and successful warm-up are both pretty short-lived. They can be difficult to use on a fusion rifle because you've already lost a bunch of your health, like, in the duel, you know? So, it's kind of a struggle sometimes. Nope, don't want to be here for that. Dude, Deathbringer is one of those weird exotics that'll get you sometimes in the Crucible. It's just so strange. That works. I mean, he was already at half health, but that wasn't too bad. Oh, Antea saved me so bad there. Yeah, see, like, they just left them in a sliver. Like, why? I mean, it was not that far. I guess, you know, I probably missed a little bit, but it just feels like you have to work harder to secure your kills, which is not something you particularly want on Fusion. You know, part of the reason I'm so bad with hip firing as well, I'm on controller and I play at 15 sensitivity, but then I have it turned down to like a 0.5x multiplier for aim down sights, so that it's just more manageable to hone in on my targets. Problem with that is, like, if you have a hip fire weapon like DMT, Last Word, or something like this that wants you to hip fire for additional benefits, it's pretty hard to take advantage of because I feel like my aim is just kind of whipping all over the place, which is useful until it's not. I guess to adaptive, alright. To the credit of adaptive frames, you can follow up the shots pretty well. You know, obviously the lower the charge time, the more you can follow up. And you can certainly follow up better than you can with a high impact or something. I'm just gonna leave. Juggernaut's kind of weird because it shows you have an overshield, but obviously it's only in front of you, so it's not really like registering your real health value, which can be confusing. An actual opportunity to get a successful warm-up kill there. I don't know why I did that, thinking that would do anything at all. No way that killed him. Potato aim! Oh, potato brain. Was bad. Dude, I swear, like, the biggest bane to strand Hunter Super is just like jump. That's it. It's so hard to, like, you really have to be on the same elevation with that super, or just a tiny bit below it to actually land shots. Almost had the warm-up kill. Alright, nice assist. Oh, okay, that decoy messed up my aim so bad. Oh. I probably wasn't gonna get the kill anyway, but... I don't know why that was my strategy. No idea. Don't ask. It's getting towards the end of the night, so yeah, 12:30. Huh. I think I'm gonna play one more match after this, and then we'll hang it up after that. Kind of conclude with some thoughts and let you guys go. So, all this equipment is really warming up the office. Ah, come on. Man, I wasn't ready for him. Should have been pre-charging. That was a lot of fun in Rumble earlier. I wasn't expecting that. That was a ton of fun. Alright, we got a roll of Randy's. Let's check that out. Oh, we lost. Honestly, I wasn't... I shouldn't have used that fusion the whole game. It's not really a good roll. Not with the perks anyways. I think it just needs more help with range. Yeah, that was a good game. Alright, we're gonna play one more. Then I'll get out of here after that. I think so far I'm gonna take my favorite into the last match. I think Iterative Loop has been my favorite so far. Loaded Question was really good. Iterative Loop just, I mean, you can respond so quickly. That charge time is just so fast. It's even faster with Kickstart. I don't know exactly how much that's reducing the charge time, but with enhanced under pressure, increasing your accuracy and stability, that is really nice. It extends the range that you can hit by quite a bit, and with Kickstart, it's just such a fast kill. So it's kind of polar opposite, and they do definitely serve different purposes. You know, Loaded Questions, you're going to be planning your shot a little bit more, trying to bait your opponent, kind of draw them out from round corners, or slide into the lane, you know, hopefully charged up quite a bit before you even see your opponent. And it lets you be a little bit more flexible. You can kind of cancel your pre-charge if you want to, because it's literally a full second almost. But yeah, right now, if you're, well, especially with an aggressive play style, and it does really depend on how you play, but Iterative Loop with Antaeus Wards and Juggernaut, I mean, you can be so aggressive and there's so little consequences for it. I mean, I'm not saying it's a nice build. It's not a gentleman's build. It's not a build for if you're playing nice. But it's pretty great. So yeah, I don't know. Actually, I might end up making a quick build video on this. I mean, it's pretty legit. Maybe a little bit toxic, but it's legit. So I don't know. That's kind of how Destiny goes. Like, I'm not really going to complain about the meta too much because it's been this way since vanilla of Destiny 1. I mean, I remember when Suros Regime was... I don't have it in my inventory anymore, but I remember when Suros Regime was just like the king of everything. Then there's Last Word, just crazy range, and then you had Thorn. Like, it's been this way ever since the beginning of Destiny, so it's kind of surprising to me when people are like bitterly complaining about stuff. I know some metas are less fun to play against than others. But I don't know. It's fun for stuff to rotate in and out. I do wish there'd be a little more rotation, I guess, of what's good and what's not, but Absolute Menace. Yeah, this is kind of a menace build, if that's what you're referring to. I mean, I don't put... Yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite to do 2 people. Obviously, I play to win. You know, so if you're gonna send me a message and complain about my loadout or something like that, like, I'm here to win. So I'm gonna use what gives me the best chance to win, because I don't play this game enough to be just good with everything. but nothing makes me crazier than like a Juggernaut Titan charging me, and I just feel like I'm just helpless. That gets really irritating. So to be stacking on Juggernaut with Antaeus wards on a quick charging fusion rifle with kickstart, enhanced, and under pressure, like, yeah, that's pretty gross. You'd have every right to send me a message after a game that I abuse that. Invis Hunter plus long charge time, play super dirty. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because you go out of Invis as soon as you start charging, so I don't know. I mean, you would have the jump on him for sure with sensors, but it's a little bit harder these days not having your own sensors reaching as far. We'll say that. Yeah, iterative loop. I mean, it's just so nice because you can fire off that 500 millisecond shot and then just get out of there. I mean, if I had loaded question right there, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have gotten that second or third kill there. Because like I mentioned before, like you kind of slide out into that lane and then you just have like, it probably literally is only 300 milliseconds, but there's just that moment where it's like, am I going to die or am I going to get this kill? And it happens a lot. I'm not having a lot of those doubts with iterative loop. Not too many. Yeah, it's Son of Immortal. Oh, that first week was really something. That's like literally all you heard. I think those weekends are kind of funny, to be honest, like when everyone's just using one weapon because it's so good. Because at that point, it's like, it always reminds me of Syndrome from The Incredibles when he says, you know, and when everyone's super, no one will be. And that's kind of like how the meta is. Like when everyone has the meta weapon, well then you're just playing like, it's almost like Halo with BR starts. Like everyone just has the same weapon. It's like, does it matter that much? No, until you want to use something else. And then it's really frustrating. Which, in a game like Destiny where the balance is part of the appeal, you know, it kind of makes sense. Why it'd be irritating. Come on, get him! Yes! Alright. It is so rare you get the poison kill these days with Thorn. One of the reasons I like Thorn, even though it's probably not the best weapon, is just delaying recovery of your enemy. Especially on aggressive teams. Dude, where was that guy? Yeah, you know, if you're looking for Trials wins these days, I know it sounds probably counterintuitive. Best advice I could probably give is don't play with a fire team. The fire team matchmaking is so punishing. Like, the odds of your 3-stack that you found in LFG being better than their 3-stack, I don't know why it always works that way. Like, I feel like I don't ever get to match against the... Ooh. Okay. I don't feel like I ever get a match against the LFG 3-stack. It's always like the people who've been friends since they're like 5 years old. But yeah, that's probably the best advice I could give right now, because it's just so punishing to go up against 3 stacks when you just met your team, you know. So going into Trials solo can be kind of daunting sometimes. But you're going to be matching other solos, and it's just going to be better that way. Well, I'd love to go out on a win. Well, I'm really just losing track of people right now. Is that guy sitting there the whole time? It's embarrassing. Where is he? All right. Oh, I always love that. The bag after the super kill. I mean, of all kills. No way. You're late, but you're here. Welcome. I'll play one more match. Glad to have you. Yeah, how'd you guys, I don't know how many of you are willing to comment at this point, but I'd be curious to know how many of you, like, how do you find the stream? I put out a post, and then I put it in the poll this morning. I was kind of hoping more people would see that, not gonna lie, but that's fair. It's just been brutal. So yeah, we're kind of on the tail end of the review here, Triple E, but kind of determined. I'm really enjoying Iterative Loop. I crafted this thing up just a couple days ago. Got a solid roll on it with 2 enhanced traits. Compared to Loaded Question, really lets me respond a little bit better to imminent threats, I would say. Yeah. Stream just passing the whole... Okay. There you go. But yeah, I mean, when you got people charging, you know, shotguns in your face, this does a much better job of responding and hitting those shots compared to Loaded Question. But Loaded Question does have that range. You can really slide out into the lane there and get a long-range shot, especially with Firmly Planted, Eye of the Storm, and the Intrinsic Frame. Ton of accuracy buffs. It's going to be snagging shots from quite a distance. So next time it comes around, I think Adept... I'm trying to think. We're going to play a match of Rumble, because that was fun. We're going to play one more match of Rumble, and then we'll get out of here. But yeah. I think the Adept for Loaded Question returns in August. So if you like fusions at all in PvP, definitely jump in and get that. I did make a little guide, a short on that if you're interested in checking that out. That's a pretty quick guide for both PvP and PvE. There is the roll, I don't have it on me, but there's Overflow and Reservoir Burst. That's really good for PvE. So yeah, next time it's around, definitely worth picking up if you enjoy farming GMs. Yeah, good playing with you, Prime. Thanks for jumping in. That was a lot of fun. It was great matching against you in Rumble and playing Control. That was a ton of fun. So thanks for jumping on. We'll see you next time. So yeah, we're playing one more match. We'll get out of here. It's getting pretty late. Appreciate you guys sticking around this long. Yes, I am doing Rumble. Let's see. When did you jump in? Has it been a while? I did do Rumble a little while ago. That was probably a couple hours ago at this point already. That went pretty well. I went 4 and 5, so we're going to finish out the night with a game of Rumble. Yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing any other weapons for me to review, comment them down below. Comment them on, you know, videos, polls, whatever you want. I do like suggestions. I have a ton of videos. I'm using my phone as my webcam, so I can't check. I have a ton of videos lined up. I have a lot of stuff to do, but life has been busy too. Hopefully next week I can still do some live streaming. Uploads might be kind of hard to do. Yeah, I love making videos. The only thing that bums me out about videos, Destiny, you know, doing YouTube is I don't have enough time to do more, to be quite honest. But the goal is more time to do it, so we'll see. What was that? That was so bad. You know, as much as like YouTubers want to grow, just a little moment of honesty here. As fun as it is to see growth, like it is equally special to see the people that you know have stuck around for like. I've been around for 2.5 years. I have people that I know have been watching for 2 years when I had like 50 subscribers for the first 3 months. I mean, to see those people sticking around and knowing like what I've personally gone through in that time and how the channel's changed, how the game has changed, and then you know, just that they have their own lives and that they've stuck around through that is really fun. And you know, as much as you want to grow and be successful on YouTube, it's also kind of a bummer when like you lose that small feel, which I wouldn't say I have, but certainly not when I'm sitting in a stream with 5 people. But I think you get what I'm saying. So that to say, it's awesome that you came by and watched the stream when there's only a handful of us. I appreciate it, and it's pretty special. So that death, however, was not very special. There it is. Is that an empty sword? Did he have ammo? Yeah, the new exotic scout. That's a good idea. I will have to get that. Believe it or not, I probably spend more time editing and writing videos than I do play the game these days. Although streaming does change that a little bit. But yeah, definitely, I'll have to make a build video on that. It looks interesting. It looks like it's got a lot of potential if you build into it, but you can't just expect it to like work for you. Kind of like Vex Mythoclast. Like that has a lot of upside without necessarily having to build into it. So yeah, I'm excited to give it a try, for sure. As far as making it to more streams in the future, I really only have time. I work full time. So I really only have time in the evenings. Most of them are probably going to be around 10:30, 11 o'clock start time, same kind of thing. So if you can make it, awesome. Otherwise, I'll always have videos and shorts going out and all that stuff. Fun polls, all that. But yeah, definitely appreciate you stopping by. It's kind of late, but it's honestly fun to have anyone awake this late. Yeah, this fusion on this map, like there's almost no lane that it can't kill at. It's good. Thorn is serving me well too, not gonna lie. Good to know. Yeah, I will post updates too. Yeah, I'll just put out posts with links and stuff whenever I'm going live. Of course, there's always notifications. That's a little bit more on demand. Of course, I think we all know how good YouTube notifications are by now. Oh, that was brutal. Oh, what a way to end the night. Just get domed right as I'm doing a Fist of Havoc. That's okay. That was a good game. Yeah, fusion rifles are fun on that map. I don't know. Depending on the trials map this weekend, that might be my go-to. Although that said, maybe not. I am restricted in my loadout. I don't know how many of you here were here in the beginning, but I did mention I will be streaming again this weekend. It's either going to be Friday or Saturday. Kind of have to figure that out. Probably Friday. If it sounds like I'm breathing heavy in here, it's because it's like 90 degrees with all this equipment running. The Xbox Series X gets so hot. Anyways, not that you care about that, but I will be back probably on Friday. And I'll be streaming trials with the loadout that you guys gave me. So it's going to be a classic D1 vanilla loadout. Yeah, take care, Blind Kamikaze. Good having you again. We'll see you next time. Hopefully Friday. So I'll be doing trials on Friday with the loadout that you guys voted for. I might do that more weeks in the future. I did it last week too. That was a ton of fun. That was my first stream. So that's been a good time. Don't forget to vote on polls and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't like ending streams. It's fun hanging out with you guys, but I probably should do some editing at some point. So if you missed the beginning of the stream, feel free to check that out. Otherwise, I am gonna get out of here. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to stay in touch with all that good stuff, and good hanging. So I'll see you guys next time.